Hey everyone! Today I'm breaking down a French action comedy film called Wingwomen, released in 2023. The movie kicks off with an intense action sequence set in the snowy Swiss mountains, where two badass women, Carole and Alex, are on a dangerous heist. Carole has the main task: steal a stash of diamonds. Meanwhile, Alex is positioned on a nearby mountain, providing her backup. Carole manages to outsmart the security and grab the diamonds, but as she tries to escape through the forest, she loses her way and calls Alex for help. Unfortunately, Alex is distracted, caught up in a heartbreaking breakup call with her boyfriend. This wasn't the first time someone walked out on her, and it hits her hard. She feels unloved, like no one ever truly saw her. But then she snaps back to reality. Carole's in danger. Enemy drones are chasing her. Without wasting a second, Alex shows up like a storm, rescues Carole, destroys the drones, and they both escape to Paris. Carole and Alex aren't just partners in crime, they're best friends. Soul sisters. But Carole is hiding a heavy secret. She's 6 weeks pregnant and doesn't even know who the father is. She's scared and unsure whether to keep the baby, worried she'll have to raise it all alone. This silent struggle keeps her anxious and distracted. Later, when Carole tries handing over the diamonds to her contractor, he misbehaves with her. It's the final straw. She's sick of this shady life, always running, always risking everything. That night, she confesses to Alex that she wants out, and surprisingly, Alex agrees. Both girls decide it's time to leave this life behind, even if they don't know what's next. But quitting isn't that easy. When they tell their ruthless boss, Godmother, about their decision to leave, she outright refuses and reminds them they don't get to quit without her permission. A heated argument follows, and Carole and Alex flee to a secret hideout deep in the woods, a cozy house they had built near a quiet pond, far away from the chaos. For a few days they live freely, laughing, relaxing, and dreaming of a better life, but their peace doesn't last. Godmother sends hitmen after them. One night, assassins sneak in. The girls survive, but in the crossfire, Carole's pet rabbit is killed. Devastated and angry, Carole vows to get revenge. She confronts Godmother, demanding to know why she tried to have them killed. Godmother tries to manipulate her, saying she has one last job: a high-stakes art heist in Corsica that will earn them $2 million, enough to disappear forever. But Carole refuses. The job is too risky, especially now that she's pregnant. Godmother, however, won't take no for an answer. She threatens Carole, forcing her hand. To protect her unborn child and her best friend, Carole agrees to the mission. Her next stop, Corsica, where danger, decisions, and destiny await. The next day, Alex and Carole meet Abner, the mastermind behind their next heist. He's already mapped out every detail. Their mission? Steal a priceless French painting called La Grande Odalisque, proudly displayed at an art exhibition on a Corsican island. Though high stakes, the plan feels familiar. They've pulled off jobs like this before. First step: steal the building's blueprint, likely in the hands of the original architect. Abner also connects them with a local contact who'll supply weapons. But one thing's still missing: a skilled getaway driver. This hits Alex hard. She's always been the one behind the wheel for Carole. But now, things are different. Carole's pregnant. Her baby's safety matters more than loyalty, and Alex's wild driving is too risky. So, they head to the famous Lehman track to find a real pro, Sam. Expecting a guy, they're stunned when Sam turns out to be a fearless woman with serious driving chops. Recently kicked off her racing team, she eagerly joins their crew. Now a trio, the women settle into a luxurious Corsican villa, courtesy of the Godmother. That evening, while bonding over dinner, Carole gifts Sam a secure phone for the mission. The next morning, Sam gets curious about how Carole and Alex became best friends. Carole shares that their bond began during her first robbery. She met Alex while holding a gun she instantly loved. From that moment, they were inseparable. Soon, Sam's training begins. She's never held a gun or committed a crime before, but Alex steps up to coach her. During training, Alex admits something tender to Carole. When she looks at Sam, she sees the sweet innocence of a child. The thought softens her heart and brings unexpected emotion. That night, Carole gets a call from her doctor about the abortion she had scheduled before the mission. But earlier that day, after seeing a baby in the market, something changes in her. She decides to keep the child. Meanwhile, Alex informs her that she and Sam will head out the next day to steal the blueprint of the exhibition center. During the staff's lunch break at a renovation office, Sam sneaks in while Alex keeps watch outside. Sam begins downloading the blueprints onto her phone. Back at the villa, the Godmother shows up unexpectedly. She tries to convince Carole to replace Alex with Sam, claiming Sam's the better partner. But Carole firmly defends her friendship. Alex is irreplaceable. Suddenly, employees return early. One presses the emergency alarm before Alex knocks everyone out with tranquilizer darts. Sam panics, but Alex helps her escape safely. On the way home, Alex is impressed by Sam's driving skills. Later, the trio celebrates with a night out. Meanwhile, Alex has brought along Cloris, but when a mysterious man interrupts their moment, a fight breaks out. Alex and Cloris kill the attacker and toss his body into the sea. The man admits enemies often target him due to his shady business deals, but Alex realizes something. He's one of the assassins sent by Godmother. She rushes home and tells Carole everything. Fueled by the truth and rage over the loss of Carole's pet rabbit, the three women plan to take down the assassins. The next day, they move into position. Alex and Sam pose as dancers to lure the target in, while Carole takes aim from a distance. Their plan works, and they finally get their revenge. Later that evening, as they relax together, Carole shares her pregnancy news. Overjoyed, her friends celebrate with her. The next day, they meet Abner to finalize the heist. He tells them it's happening tomorrow, during the chaos of a big city match. While the world's distracted, they'll pull off the biggest job of their lives. Abner lays out the final plan. Carole and Alex will hide inside a nearby church until he gives the signal, while Sam waits by the art center with the getaway car. The next day, everyone takes their positions. Abner sets up a hot dog stand in front of the art center with his girlfriend to keep an eye on things. Sam parks near the gate, ready for the escape. But chaos strikes when a famous singer unexpectedly starts filming nearby, drawing a huge crowd. Abner and his girlfriend get swarmed by the hungry crew at their food truck and have to start cooking just to maintain cover. Meanwhile, Sam has to move the getaway car to avoid being caught on camera, leaving her farther from the action. Inside, Alex neutralizes the security team with tranquilizer darts, taking out a guard who tries to confront Carole. They ride the elevator to the top floor, but fall silent when two crew members hop in mid-ride. At the top, they find the floor crawling with production staff. Carole insists they press on, using the chaos as a distraction. They silently knock out two guards and hide the bodies. Carole then disables the alarm system, but another worker stumbles in. Alex quickly knocks him out too. Carole begins cutting the painting from its frame, now under harsh studio lights. When another crew member wanders in, she pretends to be part of the set design team. He buys it and won't stop chatting, but she plays along until he leaves. Finally, the painting is theirs. The escape goes smoothly, and the next day, the team celebrates their successful heist. But behind the smiles, Carole slips away to make a secret call, setting something in motion. Later, Alex reveals Clarence is leaving the country alone. Carole offers comfort, masking her own emotions. In Paris, Carole meets with the Godmother, while Alex and Sam provide backup nearby. After handing over the painting, Carole is led to a private room, out of Alex's line of sight. There, the Godmother reveals her true colors. Retirement isn't an option. If Carole walks away, her loved ones will pay the price. Without flinching, Carole coolly speaks her current coordinates out loud, knowing Alex is listening and ready to strike if needed. A single gunshot breaks the silence. Alex takes out the Godmother's bodyguard. "You're insane," the Godmother whispers, moments before Alex's next bullet ends her life too. Chaos explodes. Gang members rush in, but Alex, steady in her sniper perch, starts dropping them one by one. Down below, Carole, calm in the storm, flashes back to the day she and Alex first met. Police sirens wail closer. Sam gets the alert. Cops are closing in. Over the radio, Carole speaks to Alex for what might be the last time. Her voice cracks with emotion as she thanks Alex and confesses she never expected to survive this. Carole handles one last thug, then tells Alex, "It's time. Go live your life. Somewhere safe." Just as police burst in, Carole lifts her weapon, forcing Alex to watch, helpless as her best friend is shot down. Nearby, Sam hears an officer mention a sniper. She finds Alex frozen in shock and yells for her to move. A nearby resident snaps her back to reality, but it's too late. The exits are surrounded. As Carole's body is carried away, Sam guides Alex via radio to the right room, then creates a diversion by speeding off in the getaway car. Alex bolts to the roof, hiding just before the police reach her. 4 years later, Sam visits Alex, who now lives a quiet life in the countryside. Alex has ignored her for years, but when she opens the door, she still lets Sam in. They talk. Memories. Loss. Healing. And Sam finally convinces her to take a short trip together, hinting at a surprise. Sometime later, in the middle of the desert, Sam brings Alex to a small secluded house. Inside, a little girl named Raoul is waiting, the same name Carole once dreamed of giving her child. And then, from behind them, Carole appears, alive. Alex is stunned. Carole explains that faking her death was the only way to stay safe. If the Godmother's men knew she lived, they'd never stop hunting her. A powerful ally had helped. He sent fake cops and staged the scene to protect her. Now, Carole is finally free. In the final scene, the three women raise Raoul together, surrounded by peace, love, and the life they fought so hard for. A perfect ending to a wild, dangerous journey.